Welcome back everybody, Bones here with the Pompey campaign. Last we left off, we had just finished killing up a minor rebellion by some Octavian sympathizers, and we had finally managed to chase off that Dacian army that had been marauding through our territories. I think we have everything pretty much back in order. We have a bit of money to spend, so let's try to get our armies back on track. And if I remember right, my Imperium went up, so next turn I'm going to have to recruit a new veteran. Let's see, what do we got? Movement sounds good.
Ready for battle.
Let's see. Alright, after we get these two Fields of Mars upgraded into Manipular Barracks, we'll pull that army down as well.
Commander.
There's not much else I can do right now. So let's end the turn real quick. And... oh shit. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I have to stop recording. I forgot to change up the audio channels. Give me a second to see if this was okay, and then fix that. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I just try to, like, set the game audio to go to my headset, so it doesn't pick up as, like, an echo in the mic. So, anyway, doesn't look like anything important happened during the turn, and I did miss some of it, so if there were some enemy movements, I will have to pay attention to them.
We hunger for battle.
We'll leave this army down here for just a moment. Military training. Alright, you're it.
How can I help? At your command.
Let's
Ready for orders.
do up here. Get a Manipular Barracks up and running. Because there is going to be rebellion up here. There's no way around that. Let's start pulling these spies down. Get them running.
Ready for battle.
Let's get rid of these legionaries, because we need to replace them with evocati. Actually, we'll get rid of the Eagle cohort as well for right now. But I might actually get rid of these legionary cohorts as well, because if I remember right, I'm going to end up getting armored legionaries, which will serve the same purpose as my legionary cohorts, but will have, well, more armor. So I might actually hold off on...
Commander.
yeah, I'm going to get rid of these guys. It's going to make the army very weak in the short term, but it will give me a boost to my income in the interim. So I can use that to help upgrade everything. So it's a little bit of a risk, but with the Marcomanni down here acting as a pretty good buffer state, I think it's a risk that's worth taking. And let's see,
Ready for battle.
you're still retraining. Ah man, it is really tempting to go down here and try to get the jump on Lepidus, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like Dacia's territory spread pretty far east, so it's going to be a bit of a slog. I haven't decided. Well, either way, I need to end the turn now. You may have noticed, but I am trying... well, you may not have noticed, but I am trying to enunciate a little bit
My ancestors have
better
spoken well of
in this episode because one of the things I have noticed in my previous episodes is I tend to mumble and slur my words a lot, especially on words that begin with like an S or something like that. So that is something I'm going to be working to improve in the future. And of course we have another Dacian army right here. A little bit worried about that.
Get moving, you red
And I won't be able to get them into town.
We hunger for battle.
Yeah, I was worried about doing that. Looks like I was right to be. We'll hire a couple mercenaries to bolster our guard. And I think the general...
Ready for orders.
yeah, this is our faction leader, and because this is... basically because it's this... I forget what this,
We hunger for battle.
DLC, or... I think this is Imperial Augustus campaign. Because it's that, the faction leader won't permanently die. He can still be taken out for a little bit, and I may be wrong. I may be dead wrong. Let's focus on improving our battle efficiency. Alright, they're already set to come down here. But if he does die, I basically just lose the horsemen and archers, which will have to come back to this province to pick up again. And basically I just lose the units. I don't lose the general. This also means that he's the most important general to keep alive and have a good upgrade path on. Because if you screw him up, you're just stuck with him like that. If he gets really bad, basically you have to make him just sit around in the Senate and get gravitas,
I have talked to the wise.
which is less than ideal. For, well, a lot of reasons.
My officers.
And I will always take a trade agreement. And looks like we have another rebellion stirring up here. Alright, can I leave this city without
On the move.
terrible things happening? Looks like it.
We hunger for
So,
battle.
you guys...
Care how tired you are.
I won't be able to stop the rebellion, but it's most likely going to be in one of these 3 settlements. If it's not, I'm pretty confident in Babrak's ability to hold off any light sieges that come their way. Yeah, we will upgrade you, and let's give you a military garrison.
Ready for battle.
Can't recruit anything for you guys.
We hunger for battle.
And you're now a decently strong force that I'm fairly confident can take whatever the enemy throws at you. Okay, looks like Octavian has rallied some more slaves. I wonder when they'll learn. Okay, Dacia is counterattacking against the Marcomanni very
shield
aggressively. This could prove a long-term problem for us because we do get a bit of income from the Marcomanni. But as long as they're attacking them, they're not attacking us, which gives us more time to refit our armies as we see necessary. I am just going to leave this army as it is right now until for the next 2 or 3 turns until I can get those armored legionaries. Okay, Octavian is raiding here, which does give me the time to move forward and garrison the town. Let's get a Shrine of Jupiter up. already have one over here. Let's increase the province happiness. Okay, I will have to build something in here to convert the area a little bit more into our favor. Let's see, Gergovia is where I am recruiting the auxiliary Gallic hunters. Massalia doesn't need this cohort manipular barracks. So let's get rid of this, and we'll put something to earn some money in there. Okay, let's pull you guys over here, because we won't be able to effectively help the Marcomanni militarily right now. But any damage to this Dacian army is good for us. Okay, so the Marcomanni are continuing their warpath, but they're definitely having a significant amount of rebellion. And crap, this looks like it's actually the last province the Marcomanni have. So, despite my misgivings, I may have to assist it. Let's poison provisions. Come on, there you go. Poison provisions. Alright, well, it leveled you up, so that's... I'll say that's worth it. Almost clicked on the wrong skill tree, which would have been a relative disaster. Okay, they're just barely out of range, so we'll bring them up here and put them in fortified stands. Alright, Massalia. Don't want to get more slums. I've already done that enough in this series. Looks like the only thing that can really earn money is the suburbia. And I think we have enough happiness in this province to accept the public order penalties that the more advanced versions will give me. We'll leave that. Let's get myself an auditorium. Turn you guys off force march. Put you in Bebract. So who you... Yeah, okay. Yeah, they've recruited more gladiators hoping for freedom. Looks like they up in rank pretty quickly. I'm not sure if they started out like this. I guess we'll find out next turn. But that is something to think about. Because not only does the enemy army possibly get larger, but it might get more well-trained, which is, well, bad. Alright, let's see if we can get a trade agreement with the Iceni.
Or just mad? Well, speak. I will listen before I
I'm
turn
definitely
you
willing to
inside
pay
out.
you guys, but I don't really have much at the moment. Alright, don't want to insult them. Alright, so who... You guys just friggin' hate me. Antony... Lepidus. A lot of people seem to be pretty much okay with me. So let's try to get a trade agreement with the
gods will
Roxolani.
have me listen to you, but do not pass the day in... This is fair.
Okay, I'm definitely okay with that turn of events.
Welcome,
Gaiatuli.
friend. Let us conclude our business. On behalf of my...
And the Gatones.
Greetings! Speak plainly and without idle You're
Alright.
good.
Well, it was a
Well,
moderate chance.
no.
Maybe
We see little gain in
sweetening the
trade
deal just a
between our
little bit will
peoples.
help. This is a very good trade agreement. Okay, well, that's something that I'm willing to put probably 2,000 or 3,000 into trying to get, because I'll make it up very quickly. That's a very lucrative trade offer. What are you doing, Antony? Make me a bit nervous there. Alright, looks like our sabotage has helped break the siege at Noria. I might have to go to war with the... Oh, crap. Never mind. I think the Marcomanni are toast. Oh, no, wait. They do have one faction settlement left. Okay, I think this is... one per turn, so I might... Ooh, that's a decent... The Celtic tribesmen aren't anything to worry about. They have a lot of cav and archers.
Ready for orders.
Let's see. I think it's going to be one more turn. No, wait, no, we can recruit the armor legionaries right now.
Ready to serve Rome.
Let's see, 62. Yeah, compared to the legionary cohort, they have much higher melee attack. And 10 more armor, higher melee defense, higher morale, same charge bonus. Actually, let's recruit one of you just to get a comparison. Yeah, there's not a single thing that they are lower in. So let's get rid of you, get some armor legionaries, and then next turn I'm very strongly considering assaulting these guys and subjugating the faction. Because really, I don't care about the Marcomanni other than the fact that they give me half of their income due to being a client state. Let's end the turn here real quick. Ooh, I should probably take that one fleet off of Forced Row. Because if Antony decides to backstab me very quickly, which given his disposition wouldn't be that out of the blue, I won't be able to pull that fleet back at all. And I think they might actually take some battle penalties as well. Oh yes, and I do need to recruit those dignitaries. Oop, there you go.
Orders.
Alright.
Patrolling.
I don't think patrol gives me any penalties, and it should help increase my income if I was trading there.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
Alright, let's... I don't think they can move. Let's bring them... Let's say down here. This looks like where a lot of
We must rest a while.
trade routes raid. I'm not sure if it really matters where in the ocean he's patrolling, but just in case, it wouldn't be a bad idea to do it here. It also puts them in a good reactionary range to assist Syracuse if Lepidus turns out to be the betrayer. Alright. So we have Thrace, who I think we're pretty cool with. Okay, we're neutral with Thrace. The Gatones. Let's
Greetings,
try to
friend.
get that
We will speak
trade
together
agreement
of
with you
whatever
guys.
you wish, but bring words that can...
Okay, still
I
won't
do
do
not
it
think our
pro
people want
bono.
your trinkets. They like honest, manly stuff for the most part.
Let's try...
I
Okay,
do not think our people want your trinkets.
Okay, we'll do
They
this.
like honest, manly stuff for the most
assuming
part.
I get all... Ooh, whoa, not demand, not demand. Yeah, assuming I get all of this money, which I may not. This will take
He
me
has
about
spoke.
5 turns to earn up that income. Now, I must admit, I am a little bit leery of leaving so much of my income to trade, because that can fluctuate
Ready for
wildly.
battle.
But
On the move.
I don't think you guys have any allies. The Iceni are still pissed. Okay, no allies.
The gods will have me listen to you.
From a client
but do
state?
not pass the
Give me a
day in
trade
words
agreement.
without merit.
Well, I'm going to be an asshole, but I don't really want... I don't even want Korea. So... let's declare war. We'll continue the siege for right now, because I don't really want to fight a city battle. Alright, I really do need to... I've left that guy out in the cold for far too long. Let's get rid of these guys, because we're going to be replacing them with the armored legionaries. Let's get you guys some better weapons. And let's end the turn. Personally, I find the barbarian villages to be the hardest to take, bar none. There's just something about the way their walls are set up.
Our struggle will end badly.
Alright,
and with
give me a
little
client
honor
state
for
treaty,
anyone.
and I'm fine.
My
Okay. Just remember, man, I offered you a way out, and I also completely forgot about Octavian. The Nori.
I am sure you have many pleasantries for
treaty.
me, but...
Alright, you just asked for one like 2 seconds ago, but maybe we insulted you.
At your command.
I'm sure that's it, and you're not just being very stupid about all this. Because even if you did manage to beat that army, I have like 3 or 4 more, and I can recruit another one like that. You can beat one of my armies, but there's no way at your current level that you can beat my nation. And let's deal with some more desperate slaves. Man, I always feel really bad about this because we treat these slaves like crap. Alright. Alright. Well, let's set this up then. And here's this army from Bibract once again. We will give... Actually, no. We'll bring this entire army... Come on. I apparently don't know how to click things. There we go. Let's bring the cav and the general. Basically, I'm going to do the same plan as last time, where I try to collapse in on the wings of the army. This time we'll actually try to bring the city reinforcements in to eat as much of the enemy fire as possible, absorb the initial charges and everything like that. It's not really necessary considering how far these men are from the front, and I can just leave them for several turns and not really lose anything. So I'm not really that invested in those men if I think they're taking too long to get to the front. And it looks like they have completely forgotten about my men. So basically I have a good target to rear attack the enemy. They did leave a very pitiful garrison right here to try to stop a rear attack, but it won't really amount to anything. Let's just get on putting them down. You guys need to move in. Nope, there you go. You're a little bit wide, so let's get you closer. Want you guys in here. And I'm waiting till the enemy has completely committed to the fight to send my cav in for the rear strikes. But yeah, it looks like the enemy is trying very hard to reshuffle their troops to address my army. But I don't think they are going to be able to make it in time.
Advance! Legionaries!
Man, I like the looks of the forest so much, but it makes it so hard to see anything. Alright. We're not going to be able to get to those units, men, so just charge the front. Okay, you target the general. You hit those gladiators. And they have left their rear lines entirely open to my skirmisher fire. Come on, off. Toggle skirmish off. There we go. A little bit of lag right there. Let's turn off formation attack. This is really more of a grind out fight. Okay, I don't really need you guys there, so let's make sure there's no escape from that little blob. And just for the hell of it, let's send the plebs in. Open fire. Where is their general? There he is. I want... Where? There we are. Okay, open fire on the general.
Light horse!
Kill! Kill! Kill!
Ooh, not the spearman, not the spearman. I'll let you get in near, but that is not a fight you will win. Taking a bit of damage, but not too terribly much. I think we've taken out the general. I might actually need to turn on the announcer, at least for that little bit, because it would be really nice to know that. And that's the end of the battle, and hopefully that's the end of this slave revolt for the second time. Still, me forgetting about this army might be a very good thing, because it would have taken up a lot more public order that I had lost than if I'd done it earlier. I do have to go chase it down, but they... There we go, yeah. Yeah, remaining force 100%.
Make haste, men! We hunger. I want hourly patrols.
Yeah, I don't know if Octavian has really loyal supporters or if he's just preying on the desperate, but this is a lost cause, and even he should see it. Alright, so we'll have to spend a few turns retraining up here. We do have a bit of money left, so let's bring you down here and get some armored legionaries. Praetorian Cav is actually very nice. How does it match up against... I can't get a good comparison, but... Yeah, I think we're definitely going to get rid of this legionary Cav at least. Come on, there we go. I really need to get a much better mouse. Much more expensive, but I think the stats speak for themselves. We'll continue the siege up here, because if they attack me on land, they really have no hope of winning. Wait, I already tried diplomacy, so that won't work this turn. So let's end the turn. And remember to put that fleet on patrol. You know, I haven't really been promoting my generals, which I think gives me some good bonuses like lower army cost or lower upkeep or something like that. I didn't even know I had a man wounded. So let's see. What's secure promotion do? More tax rate, which is nice. But I'm more interested in this -2 upkeep. Because with the expensive armies I'm going to be giving him, that's going to be very important. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get one more armored legionary. Let's get rid of the velites, because we'll be sending this army all the way over to Bertigala to get those archers. That's the one bad thing about the Roman recruiting system, is they get a large diversity of auxiliary units, but you do have to move those armies to those provinces to get them. It's one of the reasons why I kind of liked the old way of recruiting better from the old Total Wars, where you just recruited them from the province and then marched them up on their own to the armies. I'd be kind of okay if you could recruit from the armies from anywhere, from any unit, but they did have like a turn limit before they could get here, where the army could not move. So say I recruited from Gergovia, and this army was over here in Noria. It would take one turn. The recruitment time should be like 4 or 5 turns, because it would take like 3 or 4 turns to walk an army over here, and 1 turn to recruit it. But we wouldn't have an army marching, we just have it as an increased turn rate, and I think that would make a lot more sense and help with recruiting different units, but it's fine how it is. It's not really that big of a negative, because the old way of recruiting did have its own problems, as anyone who's played them knows. Just hunting down those crappy little 1-stack armies that were just destroying all of your outlying businesses in Shogun 2. That was a nightmare. Now, we're running a little bit long on time, so we'll see what we can upgrade real quick. Rome's got very good public order, so we're spending a decent amount on money for a little bit. We are starting to run a little bit low on food. Well, not low so much, but at the rate I forget like empty undeveloped slots when I have to take down something, I do need to be worried that I'll forget like 4 or 5 town slots, get a ton of slums, and then have my entire nation starving because of it. So I do need to prepare for failure like that. So we'll end the turn after I remember to upgrade that veteran. Yes, under the champion tree. Let's end the turn. And I think we'll end the episode at the beginning of the next fight, which I strongly suspect to be Noria.
We can agree here, if the spirits wish it.
I'm sorry, a non-aggression pact?
Between our people.
I'm sorry, no. Oh, I know what happened. They must have gotten destroyed.
The hungry dogs
and because of that,
around.
I lost the client state status with them. Kind of like what happened with Octavian when I took the Helvetii from him. The first time I couldn't do it because they had been his client state. The second time they were completely unattached. And come on guys, you have no hope of winning this. Just surrender honorably. This would actually be a really good idea to get some upgraded weapons. And let's start moving this army. Let's move them up this way, because I still haven't committed to destroying the Vindelici. Actually, I won't spend any more money right now, because once I take Noria, I will have to spend a little bit of money converting the province. Actually, wait, no. I was going to subjugate them. I had actually completely forgotten about that plan.
The hungry dogs are all around.
No, don't worry, Marcomanni. I'll get to you. Wait, did their faction color change?
This is a time.
I'm going to need to check that real quick. But that will be next turn. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. It wasn't as action-y as a lot of the other ones were. But we did get to put down Octavian again, which is always very entertaining for me, at least. So, thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again next time when we put down the Nori.